Hello and welcome to Folkestone Driving. Here we are in Trinity Road, where the Folkestone Driving Test Centre is. Let's take a drive up to Hawkinge on the A20 and back through Capel and Ferne. So at the end of this road we will turn left, mirrors are safe. Let's go see what happens. We've got a little bit of light mist down here on these lower roads, so there might be a little bit of mist or some fog up on the top of the cliffs. Just be aware we may need our fog lights on. Look at the gap of the cars coming towards you. The slower you go, the bigger the gap feels. At the roundabout we'll take the first exit left. Mirrors are nice and safe. In we go, left hand turn. Castle Hill Avenue. At the end of Castle Hill Avenue is a roundabout, and at the roundabout we are going to go straight ahead, second exit. Left hand lane, no signals. Road markers here have worn away. You're going to want the left hand lane. Checking the mirrors as we come over. The second exit. Busy today. Off we go, second exit, 1. Mirrors. 2. Off we go. Bit of activity here at the zebra crossing, so I'm off the gas, checking the mirrors. Looks like we're okay. Second zebra crossing, got a good view there, so it's alright, mirrors are safe. At the next roundabout we'll go right, second exit, mirrors are okay. I've got to stay left hand lane because all the lanes are shut. Everyone's down to one lane here, so road position can be a bit confusing to work out. Be a bit careful, and the barriers are blocking our view somewhat. On we go past Radnor Park. I've got brake lights of a car parked on the left, so I'm just going to keep an eye on those, but the wheels aren't moving. Nice and safe. Down the road we go towards the zebra crossing. Your tarmac has just changed colour. Off the gas, checking the mirrors, we're all safe. Signpost says road ahead closed. It does not affect us, but that grey car parked next to it does affect us. Look at the gap, ignore the white lines, the road closures there on the right hand side. Nothing to do with us. We're now at the junction with Pavilion Road and Park Farm. The fire station is just over here to the left. When these lights do go green, we will go straight ahead to Pavilion Road, which will then go on to Blackpool Road. There we go, lights have gone green. All the mirrors are safe. On we go. Into the brand new road. Blue signpost with white arrows. It's a one-way street. Again, all the parked cars are facing the same way. That's another clue. The one-way street splits into 2 lanes, and we want to go left. We'll just check the mirrors before we go over there. Not a junction, just a very tight corner. And onto Blackpool Road. As we go past the pizza shop, lots of parked cars on the left hand side, so ignore the white line, just look at the gap. If you didn't want to go over that white line, you would be helping yourself to lots of wing mirrors on the sides of those parked cars, which is never a good idea. Are you going to cross the road up ahead? I think you probably are. There we go. go, slow down, let him go. Mirrors are good. We shall continue. As we go past the Black Ball Pub, Black Ball Road, here comes Canterbury Road. Canterbury Road's got a bit of rough surface. Looking at the hills above there, we've got some low cloud cover, fog or mist or whatever it is. That is where we're going. Wheels to stop from the car on the left. Signpost approaching. We want Canterbury, Dover. Straight ahead, second exit, left lane, no signals on the approach. Mirrors are safe. And up we go. Enter left, stay left, exit number 2. 1. Check the mirrors. Signal off. Number 2. Now, so no new speed limit signposts, so we're still governed by the 30 limit on the previous road, Canterbury Road. The speed limit does increase to 50, but not just yet. Not that early. Now we can pick our speed up. Not an easy road, corners are not very nice, so that's got a speed limit of 50. Anything above 40 makes this road a little bit difficult. As we come around this last corner here, around to the right, the road gets a bit wider, a little bit straighter. You can make use of that 50-mile-an-hour speed limit if road conditions permit. Continue on that road down to the roundabout. We're looking for signposts at Dover A20. There it is on the signpost there. It's a right hand turn, third exit. Checking the mirrors. Prepare for that right hand turn. To right, stay right, third exit, 1, 2, 3, mirrors. Then off we go to join that dual carriageway. As with most joins, get your signals on nice and early, it's all done there. Speed limit signpost for national, dual carriageway is a 70, same as the motorway. Now looking for a safe gap in the traffic. Here we go. So I said before, speed limit is 70. Cars, vehicles, towing caravans are limited to 60. And we're clear lane number 2. Off we go. Got 2 lorries up ahead in lane number 1, which I'm approaching quite nicely. I'm doing 66, they're limited to 60. There's no point going back in to come back out again, that's just increasing risk. But the second lorry is approaching the first lorry quite quickly, so I'm anticipating there might be a signal with that lorry coming out. No, just keep an eye on the mirrors and the signals. Nothing on that lorry there to indicate they're coming out. On we go. I've got no rear view camera on this, but the lorry we've just passed, number 2 lorry, has now just gone around that big lorry, so we did time that quite nicely. We are now well clear of those lorries, so it's time to come back over. We are overtaking nothing, there's no point being in the overtaking lane. Mirrors are safe. Glide over gently, there we go. And all that suspected fog is not here. Have I just cursed it? Will it be around the corner? We are leaving at the next exit. carriageways and motorways, if your exit is less than 1 mile away, stay in lane number 1. It carries less risk, you can leave safer, haven't got to rush around those vehicles you're overtaking. There it is, Capel of Ferne, half a mile away. Ah, here comes the fog. I did curse it. Here come your countdown markers, marking out the hundreds of yards to junction 3. Number 2, mirrors and signals. 1, the repeat of the junction signpost. There's your giveaway line. Keep the speed up until you've left the carriageway. That road's to the 70, this one's not. Off we go down the hill. At the end of this road, there's a roundabout, and at the roundabout we want to go right, 3rd exit, through the fog. Tarmac's just gone white as well, there's a message. Right hand turn, mirrors are safe, signals on. Third exit. 1, 2, 3. Capel of Ferne on that signpost. Have a look at it there. It says straight ahead. So that's left-hand lane with no signals. When I get to the roundabout, straight ahead's a little bit over to the right, but the signpost is the law. And the signpost said left-hand lane, no signals on the approach. Just signal on the exit. Number 1, there we go. Hidden in the trees on the right-hand side is your speed limit signpost, saying 60. We are now entering the fog, which I said probably won't be, but might be. So is it a good idea to get up to 60 miles an hour? Probably not. Some cyclists on the path. They're all okay. A little bit of fog. So do I now jump on top of my fog lights and light my car up like a Christmas tree? Highway code says, and for those that have done the theory test, fog lights should be used when visibility is reduced to less than 100 metres. What does that look like in real life? On average, this is not set in stone, but most street lights are around 85 metres apart. So if you can't see the second street light, consider your fog lights. I can see 2 or 3 street lights down the road here, so although I have fog, there's your new speed limit change. Although we've got fog up here, it's not dense enough. Maybe I am, but the fog is not dense enough to need a fog light. My pupils, I'm not sure if you're watching, but one of my pupils has nicknamed this road Capel of Fog. They're not wrong. It's a nice straight road, this one. Wasn't too far away in the past that this road was a 60 mile an hour all the way down, which just seems unbelievable these days. 40 miles an hour is too fast, really. But 40 it is. Broken down vehicle up ahead on the right hand side of the road. Not an immediate concern of ours, but any approaching cars will go around it and they could be coming into our side of the road, and that could concern us. Britain Memorial on the left hand side there, tourist attraction, that's why it's got a brown signpost. Approaching the sharp bend, we've got warning, reduce speed now, sharp bend left, yellow background. And the second warning of the gradient, yellow background. You might know what that means. There we go down the hill. as you can see, the signpost here is still saying it's a 40-mile-an-hour speed road, but you're going down a hill. The corners aren't very nice. My camera's not clever enough to tell you what speed I'm doing, but I'm actually doing 33 miles an hour. And this corner, I'll be going a lot slower. We've got black and white arrows, and we have a crash barrier that's been recently repaired, which tells you a story. And my speed has just dropped down to 26. Straight bits, I'll pick it back up again. We're going to follow the road ahead here. And most of that fog has now disappeared. On the signpost we want London, Channel Tunnel, Hastings, Hythe. And that's telling us it's straight ahead. It's saying the second exit on that signpost, but it's actually the third. We've got a new speed limit there, and the tarmac just changed colour. Speed limit of 30, and that's really important for the next road. Like I say, physically it's going to be the third exit. 1. This exit is not on the signpost, that's number 2. And here we go for number 3, mirrors and the signal. I see no new speed limit signpost here for Hill Road. This road is a 30. It looks like it's a dual carriageway, but look at your environment. Look at what's going on. We've got houses, we've got street lights, we've got pedestrian crossings. On the signpost, second exit, London, Channel Tunnel, M20. And the tarmac's changed colour again. Second exit straight ahead, left hand lane, no signals on the approach, enter left, stay left, 1. 2, mirrors are safe, and signal. It's still a 30 up until now. Now it's national, which on a single carriageway is a 60. Just get your car going faster than 50. Approaching the next roundabout, we want to go straight ahead, second exit again, following those signposts to London, M20. And most people would think, oh, straight ahead, second exit, that must be left-hand lane, no signals. Yes, except here. The first signpost, which is late, is too close to the junction really. First signpost, there's your regular signpost, doesn't really help us out. The second signpost does, London M20, straight ahead. There's your road markings, straight ahead. Right hand lane, bizarre. This roundabout has no right hand turn. So by giving yourself a straight ahead in the right hand lane, you can free up all the traffic that does not want to go left into Park Farm Industrial Estate, thus reducing queues. That's why they've done it. This 60-mile-an-hour road is continuing, but the car in front's meaning I'm going to track their speed and not do a 60. First exit left at the roundabout. So on a fast road, the car in front's going slowly. If they start getting away from you, you are going slower. So just match their speed. Keep a good distance, but match their speed. First exit left on the roundabout. And in the brand new road, there could be some information for us. There we go. New speed limit, 40. Keep it left-hand lane. Approaching traffic lights there, 38 and a 40, they go from green to amber. Ideally we can stop on the amber if it's safe to do so, but the highway code does say if you're so close to the stop line when the lights go from green to amber that you cannot stop safely, do not stop. You could cause more hazards to the vehicles behind you by slamming on your brakes to stop for an amber. And usually if you did do that and you got away without being hit from behind, you'd probably come to a stop over the crossing line anyway. going back to my comment about being dense, if I were to pick away at my mind, I'd probably say that's highway code rule number 175, I think it is, about the traffic lights, about not stopping if not safe to do so. 175, 173, I don't know, have a look at it. Straight ahead at the traffic lights. Under the bridge, the traffic lights will go straight ahead with those ones. These traffic lights by Folkestone West Station, they have got the red cycle lane. Stay out of that red cycle lane. Onto Shawcliffe Road. Nice and wide road, shame it's a 30. But you've just come off the dual carriageway doing 65 to 70, for example, and then you come across a road this wide and this straight, and your brain just says, put your foot down, be careful. A lot of accidents, speed related accidents, can happen on the road after the motorways and dual carriageways. You're used to going at such a high speed, and the road you're on now is not narrow, not challenging, and away you go. Easily done. Next road to the right, mirrors are safe, and then we go into Earls Avenue. We'll take the next road to the left onto Jointon Road. Mirrors are safe. Next road to the right, mirrors are safe. Trinity Road, and we're back where we came from. Didn't experience that much fog. Some may say that was a test route, but I'm not so sure, but I do hope that video was helpful.